half-hearted. Whatever he's trying to do, he's going to either keep doing it, or if he's not trying and he just sucks, he sucks. And Jen, I mean, we kind of have on our side. I think they would want her out first, but I think we could weasel our way, you know, out of that if need be, as part of the stipulations of it. And I think, I don't know. It's like if it looks like a duck and sounds like a duck, it's probably a duck. And I think with Dustin, it's kind of like he's coming across like he's arrogant, thinks he's in charge, is lying to everyone, has deals with everyone, and I believe he does. I don't believe this is. I mean, I outright, you know for a fact that he promised me, Cale, and Dick and Danielle 3 separate things, with the idea being that whatever happened, well, he'd have someone to fall back on. You know, Amber is insanely paranoid, totally,
oh my God,
totally useless, insane with her conspiracy theories, and stinks in the competition. So what kind of ally is she? She doesn't trust anyone. She can't win anything. She cries all the time. She can't even trust her own best friend. You know, I mean, to me, that's sad. And I really, it actually pains me to say it, but, you know, Jamaica can't compete in the HOHs, and she'd be very difficult to beat in the end. I think that you have the best chance of winning out of me, Dick, and Danielle. I think it's the best chance of me being able to get far in the game.
I don't have the best chance of winning if I piss off Dustin, then Jamaica, then
who
Amber.
Who do you think it's gonna fall on?
It's going to fall on me. I just sat there and told them all night that it's fine.
I think it would be me and my doing, and all blamed on me, as everything always is.
They're gonna know that I was in on it, Eric. Which I am, so I guess I gotta take responsibility for it, but...
to me, if we did it, I would suggest that you just standing up and owning up to it and just say it's a strategic move. I believe that he was not being upfront. He was very fierce. And, you know, strategically speaking,
I look like the biggest liar, because I just sat there like the whole time, though.
To me, I don't know. I
know, but I'm just saying, like...
I know. I mean, you see the look on my face. I'm not having a fun or easy time tonight. But when I spoke to her, I thought, well, what are really the options here? And what does this really amount to? As I've said to you many times, I didn't come in 6th place.
Yeah.
And I'm beginning to feel like that's how it might stack up for me. And I know that you say, oh, stop thinking that way, but Amber and Jamaica have not looked at me the same way since any of this happened. Dustin is conspiring against us collectively, and everyone for that matter. And, you know, I don't really know what in the world Zach and Jen are doing. So I started really thinking to myself, whether there's a magic plan in place or not, that really doesn't concern me. I started thinking, I think I'm all about washed up. And I started thinking, well, if I'm washed up, Danielle is really washed up. You know, if I'm in trouble and I'm thinking, I might get to 5, might get to 6, you know, she might get to 8, might get to 7. She's not going anywhere. And, you know, nobody came here for the purpose of doing that. And I started thinking, okay, so maybe making a big move is what shuffles the deck. And yes, it makes enemies, but it makes enemies out of people who can't do anything to me, and it sucks. But from a strategic...
Yeah, but I haven't had any enemies at all.
I know.
So it's different for me.
I know. I understand that. Also, I think me, Dick, and Danielle, on paper, would be people that would be more likely to make a blow up the game sort of move than you would be. Maybe that's not a bad thing, though, for you to stand up and say, you know, I think you've been doing it all week, but, you know, to stand up and say, you know, you guys thought that you knew what you were getting with me or whatever, and I'm here to win. I just, to me, I started thinking we all want to win. I'm not saying this in like a, I don't know how to say this so it's not going to sound stupid, but I think your chances of winning than me are better. I think your chances of winning are also a lot better if I'm still here in the game, because I think that I will take bullets for you, and I also think that, you know, you have, it's an extra vote. It's someone else to protect you. It's someone else you're safe with when you're HOH. If I go home 2 weeks from now, I really hope that this is not the case, but I won't be surprised, you know, to see you the week after, because they will try to pick you off if you don't have, like, you know, something. It'll just be like, you know, I don't know if you agree with that, but I'm concerned about that as a possibility. That, and you know, for me to go out and be sixth or whatever, sitting there with Dick, Danielle, and Zach, and then have you show up with me, and then have, you know, Jen, Dustin, Jamaica, and Amber, or whoever the hell sitting there